Welcome to the system. This seems to be going through the Resurgence. Hang on one moment. Nope. Let me just jump to the blank slide momentarily. Oh dear, this is not. Hope you guys good. Welcome back to Star Trek Resurgence. Oh dear, it's been a little while since we've played. So long as I can remember everything that we did in the last episode, then I won't do a little recap. There we go. Yeah, skip my mic. Let's jump back into the live scene. If live is detecting the game. Live is currently not detecting the game. Why is not working? But yeah, you know what? I've had the issues so soon into the game. I was maybe a little bit arrogant in assuming that because it's worked the last 3 or 4 times that it would just work, but it did not work. Yes, so last time we convinced the portal to join our mission to stop the and we discovered that the device had been placed aboard the Resolute to block our sensors from finding where the Tacon had gone. There we go. Yes, to stop. No, I think it was going. Yes, to stop us from finding where the Tacon had gone. And so, in this episode, we are going to oh yes, and we also went to engineering to figure out who the device had been planted by, and we discovered that the most obvious looking suspect was none other than Captain whatever his name is. So hopefully we're about to be able to confront him. But I think we jump back to the Carter, Diaz, and the other guys on the other ship. But without any further ado, let's jump into it. Yeah, here we go, the blood of battle. Basically, his right-hand woman got killed defending us, but we've managed to force the ship out of warp, I believe, unless it's stranded. So hopefully that will give time for the Resolute to catch up. But let's continue on from here. The blood of battle.
Down to 1 reactor. I thought we'd be stopped dead. At least stuck at impulse power.
The Tacon enhancements must be able to brute force limited bursts of warp output.
Yeah, but they won't get to wherever they were headed at this rate. They're just limping along now.
So where does that put us?
Maybe I can answer that.
Find a working console. The auto walk thing is getting really annoying. I don't have an option to use a tricorder right now, so I mean there was one with like an interact symbol that was over here. This, do I remember all the controls? How you guys been? It seems like it wasn't we recorded this since we streamed this rather. Like a week or so? Okay. There we go. Access stop.
I got the ship's heading.
Where are we headed?
They've changed course. Drastically.
Looks like they're headed here. The Usonia system. They might stop there.
Can we use the Zeldy's comms to signal your fleet?
Comm systems are locked.
warp.
The inertial dampeners can barely keep up. If they keep forcing this ship to make these short warp jumps, they're going to tear it apart.
Zeldi is still made by Lydian hands, spy orders to calm corruption. We'll hold.
Well, we just gotta stay safe until Starfleet can find us.
Indeed we do. We haven't seen a lot of today, I don't know why. I'm just looking at OBS, like the levels are a lot higher than they were. Okay, so it looks like we walked to whatever their system was. With the little power
Your
that we
people.
had left.
Is there somewhere you go when you die?
Life after death? No. On my homeworld, some people think they can cheat death in a way by joining with the Trill symbiont. But that's not a life to me.
What about you? Is there another plane of existence for you? With every passing battle, as I get older, I think about
see
it
Carter
more.
being like this, like the original guy.
I believe there's an afterlife.
You do?
Yeah.
Then you should understand this. My people have a special journey.
Elect.
When Lydians die, we rejoin our comrades, family, and ancestors.
On the parade grounds of Cirella?
That is just one part of it, but yes. Death is not the end for us. So, even if some part of Itasca remains, by letting the Takarn use her body, at best we are delaying the inevitable next step for her. At worst, we are leaving her as a prisoner in her own mind. You want to save the transformed. So do I.
Now that I've seen it happen, does it make me a hypocrite to say he has a point? What if we can't get them back? We can't leave them like that, right?
I think Itasca would want to be released. To think of what she could be going through right now.
I think
I know
we
it's
would
awful
be
to
in a
think
total
about, but
apocalypse.
if they're still alive, we can still try to help them. We lose that option once they're dead.
We do indeed. I don't know why I'm checking because like I'm encouraged by her podcast and so forth.
I
I
had
guess
a
the question is like a really hopeful guy,
twin.
so
It's very rare among the Trill.
You never told me that.
She was one of the youngest hosts to ever join with the symbiont. A sentient creature that lives in our body. It's considered a great honor. The symbiont can bring centuries of knowledge and wisdom to the host. But sometimes, the symbiont personality suppresses the host entirely. My sister was the closest person in the world to me. I knew she would be different after joining. But she drew more and more distant. The room we shared growing up was
it's
sworn
interesting hearing a Trill
to the both of
talking,
us.
like being against training.
And eventually
I've never seen
she,
this in Trek.
or whoever she'd become, cut me out entirely. So I left for Starfleet and swore I'd never go back. I couldn't stand the thought of seeing her. Someone who looked like my sister. Sounded like her.
I'm gonna
It
go
wasn't.
this one.
So, losing Miranda like this, it opened an old wound.
Never really closed up in the first place.
You remind me of Itasca.
I do.
Bonds are not made by what runs through your veins, but the blood you spilled together. Itasca was my family.
I like
that
this
way.
guy. Major.
I want you
what's
to
his
know
name?
there is nothing I won't sacrifice to win
Oh,
this
he's
fight.
I guess that includes us.
But if we're lucky enough to survive, I'd be honored if you'd count me as one of your tribe, as
Oh,
Itasca was.
Even a couple of engineers like us.
You are
you already are.
many things.
I don't need to wait that long. We've bled together. No one else will know what we've been through. That makes us a tribe. Right here.
I'll take that.
Will they not cease this madness?
What is this place?
Is that the Veskar?
Another one of yours?
Not anymore. They've corrupted it.
Oh my goodness.
Just like the
Oh, that was the
Zelda.
ship that attacked
Now
us.
there are two ships. Did this just get better or worse?
Worse.
Certainly doesn't bode well for the crew of the Veskar.
It's worse. This is definitely worse.
Thanks. That really helps.
This doesn't look like the Ophelia. What are they doing here?
You don't think they're just meeting their buddies?
Maybe, but then why are their buddies here?
Prepare for transfer.
The storm! It's back! What happened?
Hold on. Scanning. Geometric radiation is dropping. The Zeldy's dropped to minimal power levels.
It's running off just the one warp core now.
That means...
They've sent the Cartabula to that other ship.
That is not a good thing. I'm pretty certain it's not a good thing. I think it's a very bad thing. Oh, we're jumping back to Rydek now. Mutiny on the Resurgence. We're gonna mutiny? I want a mutiny. I want a mutiny so bad. Come on, Captain Snooty Pants Solano. How are we gonna play this?
Something wrong, Captain?
He knows that we know.
No, nothing's wrong.
I think he knows that we know.
In fact, I was just going to call for you. I'm needed down in engineering. The bridge is yours.
Oh, we're gonna have to get another senior officer on board to complete our mutiny. Is it a mutiny now if he's been taken over by a Tacon? Who are we gonna ask? I think not the commander dude. I feel like that dude's a good option. I feel like she's maybe a good option. I'm feeling not this guy. I feel like we've not talked to this guy much since the start of the game. I don't even know that much about him. Medrosian did kind of like look up to us at the start of the game, but then we got her injured. We got her injured and we managed to yeah, I feel like we alienated her a bit. Westbrook didn't like us at the start, but I feel like he came around. So let's just have a quick look. So she did take comfort in our optimism when we visited sickbay, though. So maybe I'm definitely discounting Ermot. Like, yeah, we've not really talked to Ermot since like the start of the game. Whereas we kind of like restarted with this guy, but like I don't know, I feel like he's gonna be very loyal to the captain. But my instinct's telling me to go for Westbrook, so let's give it a shot.
Commander Westbrook, a word, please.
I'm busy here, so let's make it quick.
That was not a good start. We do have evidence. It's not like we're.
What's this about?
The captain may have been compromised. I have reason to believe he's been bioformed and is now actively working against us.
Come on. You can't be serious.
Someone is sabotaging the mission. They planted a Taconian device in engineering. Captain Solano was in engineering while we were on Delphi Ardu 4, and he purposely evaded Dr. Duval's bioscan.
That's ridiculous. I just spoke with him a few minutes ago. He was as normal as ever. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Oh no.
I cannot stress this enough. Our lives are at risk.
The
mission is in jeopardy. I'm not making this up.
And I suppose you have proof?
I'm working on that.
Of course you are. This isn't the first time you've trusted me. That consistency makes me want to believe you. If you go through with this, and you're right about Solano, you'll be the new captain of the Resolute.
I didn't want to like. No, crap.
With your support, I think I can manage it.
Okay, well that worked. Despite his initial skepticism, when Jorah confided her suspicions about Captain Solano, Commander Westbrook understood how much she needed his support.
I'll have your back. But you damn well better be right.
I still think he just lets you go take. Suspicious as well that the captain went to main engineering. Westbrook's on our side, though.
It's now or never.
Yeah, it's now.
Captain Solano.
Commander Rydek, we need to talk about... Doctor? What brings you to the bridge?
Just a bit of housekeeping. You owe me a bioscan, Captain.
I don't have time for that right now.
Come on, Westbrook.
It will only take a moment. I can't put this off any longer.
You can, and you will.
She's a CMO, she technically can outrank you, sir.
All you'll find is that I'm quite reasonably under stress given the circumstances, and you aren't making it better. I'll find you in sickbay when I'm good and ready. Or, if you're gonna stand in the way of the mission, I can find you in the brig instead.
Please go.
Please, Captain.
Denied. Remember your station.
Yeah, I'm doing
The
exactly
crew
what's
looks to
required of
you
me.
for guidance, Captain. It may seem like a nuisance, but it would set the right example.
What is this?
We need you to comply with the scan, Captain.
That's enough. Drop this. All of you. I'm giving you a direct order, Commander Rydek. Stand down and go back to your post. Now. Do not make me tell you again. I've been a starship
Yeah,
captain
that's fine.
since before you were in the academy.
I'd follow that order. If you were actually Captain Solano.
Oh, you better actually be Captain Solano. Doctor's actions as mutinous when she confronted him on the bridge and asked him to submit to a bioscan. I don't like. He's. If he turns out to not be Takano, I'm gonna be so disappointed. We're gonna be in a lot of trouble. I'm gonna be so disappointed. Just because, like, there's no reason, like, he can't submit to the bioscan. And technically, Duval, like Dr. Duval, this lady can order him. And she was like, let's go.
Well then, there's only one thing left to do. Security to the bridge. Arrest Commander Rydek. Take her to the brig.
On what charge?
Conspiring with the enemy and mutiny.
Captain, please reconsider.
I've given my order.
This is not Captain Solano. He's been bioformed. He's a scion.
You're out of your mind.
Commander Rydek has proof.
He sabotaged our efforts to track Galvin with this. He planted it in engineering while we were down on Delphi Ardu 4.
Lies! Perpetrated by the only Takan in our midst, Portal 6-3. He's actively trying to divide us from within.
Captain Solano has refused to be bioscanned because he knows it will reveal he's a scion.
Take her to the brig, or I'll do it myself. Oh!
She shot him. Westbrook.
Wait! Stand down! That's an order!
What is the meaning of this? Everyone hold until we get answers. This cannot happen on the bridge of a Federation starship.
We just need to bioscan him, right? So let's go for X.
I can prove I'm right if you just give me a chance. If I'm wrong, then I will face the consequences.
If you're wrong, there's no coming back from this.
I'm going to settle this once and for all.
I was right not to trust Emma, I think. Come on. I can be Yes. He's been bioformed? Beeping doesn't happen in the normal scans, right? I need to know.
Commander Rydick was right.
Okay.
Captain Solano has been compromised. He's been bioformed into a Takan.
Despite the not being big, you can like see the shock on their
As
faces.
the chief medical officer of the USS Resurgence,
Fantastic.
I'm relieving Captain Zachary Solano of command.
This was a fantastic mission. This
Take
was
him
very
to
well
the
done.
brig.
We did it. We got rid of Solano. We are now Captain Rydick of the Federation starship Resolute, and we have some people that we need to rescue.
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
We all are.
Well, there's no going back now. You are, rightfully, the captain of the Resolute. And I'm with you from here on out. I need you to know that.
Yeah, I need your support.
Right now, more than anything, I need to know I can count on your support.
Absolutely. You have my word.
We have to come together to make this work.
Whatever you need me to do.
I would like him to be the XO. Ooh, interesting. So, in the aftermath of the confrontation, once Shara became captain, Commander Westbrook couldn't help but be struck by her display of leadership as she pulled the crew together. But Ermot and Bedrosian went redder, so I guess whoever we pick to be our co-conspirator, as it were, we end up in the good books of, and whoever we fail to pick, we end up in the bad books of. Commander Ermot was deeply disappointed when Shara chose not to confide her suspicions by Captain Solano before confronting him on the bridge. Yeah, my reason for not picking him is, like, we talked at the start, and, like, he seemed, like, nice, and then he supported our decision to not pick Carter and, the Trill lady whose name I forget. What's her name? Edsara. He supported our decision to not put them in danger by, doing whatever he did rather than blowing up, the thingy. But I feel like we've not spoken to him since then. And so I didn't feel like I couldn't trust him, but I also didn't feel like I could trust him. Whereas Bedrosian was until when Joanne chose not to compare suspicions about Captain Solano. I feel like she's more junior, so she's a lieutenant. And so like the backing of I feel like it was between the commanders. The backing of a lieutenant wouldn't have been as important as a commander. And I guess as tactical officer, like she could have been a good ally. But she's also had a very up and down week. She's been like quite severely injured under like our direct command. So she can be upset, but I don't feel bad about not picking her. But Ermot, like I think there's quite a good case we made for Commander Ermot. I just feel like Westbrook, we had that salty exchange, and then we kind of came to a conclusion. And when we were on the shuttle with him and Carter, I know that's Carter and not Rydick, but I felt like he would be like a decent officer and do the right thing. I guess all of them, like, it'll play out differently, but I guess all of them probably would have led to the same conclusion, but like with different ones standing in. Yeah. What about Solano? Okay, there's no update there. He's not mutiny if he's at a con. We are the captain now. Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. Oh, this is one time I'm glad that we get to like pick like where we get to. I'm like purposely walking up slowly. We look scared. We probably should be scared. I know what Starfleet's gonna feel like when they find out what happened.
Set course for the Usonia system. Maximum warp. It's time to face Galvin.
Yes, Commander. Sorry. Captain.
Ooh, we have a look of
On your
seeming
command.
determination in our eyes. Engage.
Engage.
I'm enjoying it. I feel like the Sentinel class during the DS9 didn't have like the deflector bit, so I'm really enjoying the like slight redesign they've done for this game. It looks really good, like with the deflector on it and all that kind of stuff. Dun, 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 dun. Can't believe we're about to take this ship into battle. Whoa! How did they know we were coming?
We're taking fire! Red alert! All hands to battle stations. Shield status. Set to maximum, but with the algorithms compromised, they may not do much.
Captain, that other Elydian ship is here.
The Zeldi?
We're outnumbered.
Captain, your orders.
Evasive.
Evasive maneuvers.
Aye, Captain.
We really need Carter and the crew of the Zeldi to come through for us.
The Veskar's warp engines are powering up.
I look like it could have affected our warp drive, yeah.
Our warp engines are offline.
That must have been their goal. They didn't want us to chase the Veskar.
According to my readings, they also took the Cartabula with them.
They're not breaking off. We have to destroy the Zeldi before it destroys us.
Diaz and Edsalar still over there?
They'll need to evacuate.
Oh, we didn't get to pick. Oh, we're jumping back to the other guys.
Come on.
I almost have it.
They gotta know we're here. Hurry. You got it?
Got it. Diaz to Resolute.
We read you, Diaz.
This is Ermot. It's good to hear your voice. Is Edsalar? Is she with you? Everyone wants to know.
We're both here.
Yeah, we're both here. We're both okay.
Very good, Petty Officer.
Get us out of here?
I can't transport you out while the Zeldi's shields are up. Our phaser fire won't even get through. Is there another way off that ship?
We had ships
We'll find
down.
a way.
Whatever you do, you'll have to.
What happened to the
We
Elydian?
can't give you much more time. We can't evade the Zeldi forever.
Understood. Diaz out. We're gonna have to get out of here the old-fashioned way.
Lydian ships have no escape pods.
We can leave out that cargo bay we transported to before. But then there's the vacuum of space to contend with.
Those
What
freight
about these two?
containers. Maybe we could use those to make an escape pod?
Is that even possible?
We're gonna make it possible. Unless you have a better idea.
An EV suit? Apparently
go.
they don't have those either. Like, surely you must have EV suits so,
Polarize
like,
the hull plate.
outside.
That should allow us to take a few more hits. Enemy phaser impact dissipated.
Heading, Captain?
Beta or Delta? I'm gonna go Delta.
Attack pattern Delta. Target ventral power couplings.
Aye, Captain.
Zeldi in range.
Fire!
Fire!
Zeldi's shields down to 82%.
That's not loaded down.
We're doing damage, but they're hitting us right back. We'll run out of hull before we penetrate their shields.
Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Yes?
I can modify your impulse engines to amplify their meager output and avoid more of their attacks. But I will need full access to your propulsion systems.
That goes against dozens of Starfleet regulations.
Not a security risk if the alternative is destruction.
To me, it's simple. You can take this beating and hopefully weather it. Or will you put your trust in me? I've
He's-
left everything behind for you. The least you can do is put your faith in me.
He's
Commander Ermot, give Bortle access to the propulsion system.
he's led us well so far, so.
You're going to have the ship in your hands. Don't let me down.
This will take a moment.
Man, the sequence is well done. Jumping between the two so fast. This game is good.
Your ship has let up its fire.
That gives us some time.
All right. One of these freight containers should do the trick.
Be quick.
We need one big enough for all of us to fit inside. Something we can make airtight. Damn it. Not this one.
What about this one?
Not enough room for the big guy.
You can crouch.
No way this'll hold up in a vacuum. Here we go. This'll work.
That's great, but it's not airtight yet.
No problem. We'll just seal it up.
This container is extremely heavy. Even with the containment field open, it won't leave the bay quickly. I'll find something to accelerate our exit.
Back we go.
Glancing blow. Very little damage.
I cannot keep this up for long.
Their phaser banks are recharging. Now's our window. We have to strike back.
I agree.
Their next barrage could be our last. Better make this count.
Target their weapon systems. Take the teeth out of their bite.
That could make them run. Just like the Veskar, we'd lose Diaz and Edzelar again. Hit their engines. We've already lost the Veskar.
We need to protect ourselves first.
Target their weapon systems. Hi, Captain. Firing torpedoes.
Whoa. We gotta move it now.
These will give us the push we need.
Those are explosives.
Ride the blast right out of here. All set.
I'll set the containment field to deactivate, then run back. We can detonate by remote.
We'll need to seal the doors from inside the container once we do.
Before all the air sucks out of the cargo bay.
This seems like a bad idea.
Just a few more moments.
Hurry! What are they doing in there?
Are these taking over people? Yes, yeah, they are. That's Lieutenant.
Please, help me!
No. Let the Khan get what they deserve.
Don't leave me to die.
I don't know. Can we really leave her?
She can save herself.
She can figure her own way out of this.
This ship has no weapons. Sidran's going to ram it into your Federation ship. Please, Amenta.
Oh,
It's not her.
no. I know it's not.
Carter, we have to seal the doors.
Don't leave me.
Get this lifeboat off the ship before it can crash into the Resolute.
We're going.
No one seems to be arguing to rescue her either.
Edzelar to Resolute.
Oh, I thought she was saying to leave her too. Done by Carter's cold lack of compassion when he sealed the door and refused to save Itzka. But it wasn't Itzka anymore, it was, Itasca anymore, it was the Khan. He understood, and like he was talking about killing them anyway. I feel like we had a strong chance of being killed by her or by opening the door to let her in, because like surely we'd have been sucked out too. So I think I made a very practical decision.
I have the away team.
Go ahead.
We're about to exit.
We see the cargo bay containment field is deactivated.
Get that tractor beam ready.
Zeldy's coming about.
They're going to charge the Resolute.
Direct collision would be catastrophic.
We can't wait any longer. We have to fire.
Captain, they're almost out of there.
We need to act fast.
Oh.
Prepare all torpedo banks. Aye, Captain. Locked on and ready to fire.
Fire.
Fire!
I think they'll still make it out. They better still make it out.
Done!
Ready?
Detonate.
Detonate!
We don't have a trailer. I knew that's what would happen. Hey! There's the Resolute.
Tractor beam's locked on. We have them. They'll be pulled into the docking bay shortly.
There's something else. I tracked a transporter signal to the planetoid moments before the Zeldy detonated.
Sidron.
Miranda. Or Sidron.
There's a Takan structure there. It's the reason they were here. It's the reason we are here.
Oh.
Now.
What is it?
What's down there?
Answers.
From what I can tell, it's larger than the structure on Tau.
Is this the Takana arsenal Galvin was after?
Legend says this region once held the sacred mysteries of the Takan Empire. Our greatest treasure. Our most fearsome technology.
I want a full security detail. Westbrook, Brodrosian, you're with me. Mr. Ermont, you have the con.
Wait. You're not the first officer anymore. The captain is supposed to stay with the ship. I'm surprised Lieutenant Bedrosian didn't raise that first.
I thought Captain Rydek knew what she was doing.
This is too important.
You're right. But this is too important for me to sit out. You'll just have to make sure nothing happens to me down there. Of course, Captain. We'll deal with the first officer vacancy when we return. Until then, Mr. Ermont?
Yes, Captain.
I want Westbrook to be the XO. That's going to upset them a lot, but... I feel like we're not having much character development from Ermont. I feel like we've had loads from Westbrook.
Any sign of Sidron?
Not that I can see.
High alert, everyone. The enemy could be anywhere. Follow my lead.
Let's make this a short mission, all right?
That's the plan.
I'm no security officer. I'll do my best to make sure nothing happens to you, Captain. Phasers should make quick work of the ice.
What the? Okay, that's good for that for a good reason. Why are these guys not following me? That looks like some kind of technology.
Is this another Takan vault?
What is this?
I don't see a way in.
The vault in the mines was already open.
There must be some way to activate it.
Maybe portal connector.
Portal, can you open it? It is a Taconian vault.
I thought you'd never ask. You're welcome. Better to keep it simple. Sometimes the answer is staring you right in the face.
Thank you. Definitely easier this way.
Why are we taking our helmets off? Whoa, what is this? Fancy run. I didn't be able to access my phaser anymore. I wish there was a little bit more consistency in like the playable bits. Like I wish I could always like bring out my tricorder and phaser, even if it didn't actually use them in that moment.
Spread out. Let's see what we can find.
But that's what,
And
because I
stay
know
on
I'm
high
gonna have to
alert.
use the tricorder or the phaser.
We don't know
in
where the
that
Takan that
sequence.
beamed down here could be.
Free the option now. Tell me about this place, Boyle. Where are we?
You
Love
will
the
need
music
my
here.
help, Commander.
How so?
Traversal here is trivial for a Takan, but only a Takan. When you come across a device you cannot use, merely call my name.
Will do. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't need any of this stuff.
This pattern resembles the transporter device Petty Officer Maris used to escape the Resolute. Portal 6-3?
You wish to make use of this device?
It's a transporter of some kind?
It allows Takan to move through space instantly a short distance. Very convenient. I will activate the system for you.
Where does it go?
I'm not sure. The markings here must be from after my time.
Well, only one way to find out.
Might get a walk on this thing. Let's not do that straight away. Let's not. We still talk then? What's the option if we talk then?
Do you know what this place was used for?
It feels familiar, but I'm not certain. The Empire was vast. I did not know every corner of it, and much was built after I became a portal. However, Takan would not build such a place without something precious to protect.
Whatever that is, we have to find it before Galvin does.
Why do my portals trust him so much? I know he doesn't like the sea on the flame.
I should look elsewhere.
Okay. So I guess we're using the transporter buddy thing. That seems to be the only thing that we could interact with, unless there's anything in there. This place is really cool though. Whoever game designed this did a really good job. Yeah, let's walk onto the whoa. This is cool. Which one came in on? Where's this one? It's not that one. Will you stop moving when I'm not told you to move? Stop! Stop! Stand still! Stand still! Why can this game not stand still? Like, she's not walking, she's literally just moving. I feel like we have to find a way across. I think... yeah, this is taking us forward. So let's try this one. That's the portal. We're trying to go this way, so we made it to the other side. It seems like let's just follow exactly what Riddick did. Hey, we finally have our good friend on the tricorder back.
Soil. Just soil.
But
it's not from this planet, nor any planet in the Federation database.
Please stop moving. Can we scan this? We have scan this. To console. Shouldn't have that's got density impassable with code stuff. Oh, okay, so this is like a force field. I bet we can use this console to lower it though. Console contains estimates data, contents unavailable to be shown. Okay, I think we just scan this somehow. Investigate alien soil.
Why is this here?
This is soil from the homeworld.
Ah.
Our capital system. This isn't an arsenal. It's a temple of the ancients. Sacred ground to the Takon. I took my oath as a guardian of the Empire in a place just like this. You cannot imagine the look of pride in my parents' eyes as they said goodbye. Forever.
I don't like the portal.
Sorry. This is the first I've seen of anything new from the Takon Empire in a very long time. I'm sure you're familiar with the feeling. That sense of loss. I thought I was ready for it. but it cuts to the core of your being.
I'm so sorry to put you through this. I know it must be difficult.
Don't apologize. I'm glad I came. This means a great deal to me.
163 appreciated your sensitivity when he's overwhelmed by feelings of loss and sense of control.
Can you use this to find out more about what Galvin is after?
The information's encrypted.
Encrypted, you say?
I can only discern that it's a warship. No. It's the Aphelion.
What's the Aphelion?
Perhaps the most powerful Draconian ship ever built.
That looks cool.
I can't access the full file, but looking through the ship's schematics, it appears to be equipped with some sort of experimental, highly advanced transporter technology.
Transporter technology? For what?
Captain, you better come see this.
What is... Hydrasian found. Descent. We're being called captain now. What's that?
There are more up ahead.
From the looks of it, I'd say someone left in a hurry.
Probably right around the time we showed up.
Whoa. This is cool. These are more of their heady absorb things where they can like make you into one of them.
I've seen these before. In the other vault.
These are Autocon.
And if all of those are the same as this, then there must be
hundreds of millions, if not billions. Or
it's an whole federation
of the Dakon civilization. A distinct person, encapsulated in crystalline form, preserved for all eternity.
You thought this was an arsenal. And in a way, you're right. This is how they rebuild the Dakon Empire and bioform billions of innocent people.
That seems to be the case. What you have to understand is, these life forms were preserved for the benefit of the Dakon civilization, as a means of safeguarding the health and well-being of any Dakon, should they fall prey to illness or injury. They were never intended to be used for this purpose.
There you are wrong.
Galvin.
This was always their purpose, to restore the glory that was lost.
Fire. I wanna hear more.
Congratulations on your first victory in battle, Captain Rydek. You killed a great many of my compatriots, some that I've known for millennia. Are you proud of how much death you've caused? Each Dakon life is precious, irreplaceable. Centuries of knowledge and culture, lost with each one you murder.
I was protecting my crew. It's regrettable to take any life. But when someone threatens galactic civilization, force is the correct response.
And I suppose it worked. For now. Thankfully, I don't have to convince you of anything. We'll all be on the same side soon enough.
You can't just bioform whoever you want. Not without a fight.
Ah, but that's just it. There won't be a fight. In fact, most won't even know what's happened. One minute you're standing there as you. The next, you're standing here as one of us.
He's talking about mass transformation. That's what the Aphelion was built for.
The transporter. It'll reconstitute your DNA and bioform you into a Takan in the blink of an eye. This is what they'll use as ammunition.
In a manner of speaking, yes.
I didn't shoot him, now we get to
Of
the hook
course,
then.
that's the simple version. But the end result will be the same.
It's an abomination.
You're talking about a crime against sentient life on a mass scale.
Or an evolutionary process where the strongest and most capable survive. The Aphelion is on its way here as we speak. Now it's only a matter of time. You can't delay that which is inevitable.
We're gonna have to find a way.
Which makes your next decision fairly simple, brother. You are, after all, a portal.
I am.
Your sole purpose is to serve as a guardian of the Takan Empire. But you stand here surrounded not by your fellow Takan, but by members of the Federation. By people who deny our fundamental right to
Been hoping
exist.
if we've managed to build the Hoover
You
forward.
swore an oath to protect the Empire. And I can only assume that's why you're here.
There is only one true Takan here, and that's Portal. You're a scion, a disgrace to the memory of the Takan, brought back through unnatural means.
I only tolerate your presence so long as you continue to amuse me. Which side are you on?
Before we find out which side he's on, this is Sidron? Sidron. Despite his obvious animosity, Sidron begrudgingly respected justice to protect her crew at the expense of gaining lives, but blamed her for blatantly manipulating mortals. Come on, Portal.
Captain Rydek, long-range sensors suggest a massive spacecraft approaching in the distance.
The time has come.
I don't know how we're gonna win this, guys.
I hope we speak again, brother.
That was predictable.
Estimated time to contact, 6 minutes and counting.
We can't stay here. We have to get back to the ship.
And we have to preserve these souls. We must take them back to your ship.
Those crystals are ammunition to be used against us. We have to destroy them. Bombard the site from orbit.
I'll decide, once we're safely aboard the Resolute.
Nobody has to speak like
Board a
that.
transport.
Well, but I was thinking if we took them to the Resolute, then they could use it against us, and we could hold them hostage. We should have taken them.
You have to hear me out, Captain. I lost my eyes because of you. And still, I've always stood by you. But if you bring those things on board, I'll have no choice but to resign.
If they're taken to the Aphelion, they will be forced into new bodies, brought back to life in a way they never asked for.
They're not living beings, but they're still dangerous. And if you don't make decisions to protect us, we're gonna end up like Solano. You, me, the entire crew. We're all next.
I feel like destroying them is genocide.
2 minutes and counting.
I feel like you should give us
Straight
the
to
option
vault.
to destroy them.
The Aphelion is coming into view now, Captain.
Well, I'm excited to see it on screen. Whoa! Look at that shit.
Arrival at the second vault in less than a minute.
I don't know what to do.
I would remind you, those life forms are Takon, not science. Takon. They're not your enemy.
Right or wrong, history will judge you for this moment.
We can't commit genocide.
Transport the storage crystals aboard the Resolute.
Did I hear that right?
That's an order.
And then we should get the hell out of here. We can always destroy them later.
The storage crystals are on board in our cargo bay.
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Neither will Bedrosian. It's gonna be great for when Joe transported the Conian crystals. I also feel like it's in character because like we're like one of the last of our species. He's like the last of his
I hope you
species.
realize what you've done. We don't need another captain who's gonna risk our lives just to feed their ego. This ship and this crew come first.
Lieutenant.
She has to hear it.
This isn't about me. It's our duty as Starfleet officers to protect life, wherever and however we find it. And I couldn't let them fall into Galvin and Sidron's hands. I had to do it this way.
And to think, I used to look up to you.
I feel like that's enough, Bedrosian. She was enraged and she accept the explanation.
The Aphelion is targeting us, approaching rapidly.
We should get out of here.
They hit us with that bioforming ray and it's over. Maximum warp. Get us out of here.
Where, Captain?
Anywhere but here. Now!
They're gonna have to find us to get the rest of the crystals. And that is a save point, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an exciting episode. We managed, as Java by deck, to commit mutiny and overthrow Captain Solano. Or actually, he was Takon, so it was neither mutiny. He was standing in the way of the mission. We managed to rescue our crew from the Veldi, and we rescued the Takon people crystals. And now we are running for our lives. I was conflicted there because I feel like destroying the crystals would have been like tantamount to genocide, and I don't think Starfleet would really suggest condoning genocide. So I definitely feel like what we did was the right call. So long as that ship can't if it looks like there's a left out, we can still destroy the crystals. The game I think is way, but that was my thinking. We can destroy them now, or we can take them with us and decide what to do later. So I was deciding what to do later. Yeah. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. This has been a Star Trek Resurgence. I am Scott Archer. This is Archer Gaming. And yeah. Do check out the previous 4 episodes over on YouTube, youtube.com/@ArcherGamingUK. Yeah, you can check all the episodes out there, and then we have lots of we have some episodes from Star Trek Online if you want to stay with the Star Trek theme, or I've played lots of games over the years. We even have Star Trek Voyager Elite Force from back in the day as well, and RPGX actually. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. Yeah, catch you guys on the flip side. Bye bye for now.